The most boring thing about being a grown-up?
Monday morning.
When I grow up, I would like to be a princess. What did you want to be when you were my age?
I wasn't even thinking about anything when I was 5.
I wanted to be a fireman. The house on fire in our street, and I saw the firemen put it out when I was 5, and I thought, that's what I want to be.
My question is it hard being a grown-up or is it hard being a child?
The only way I can think of the answer to that is when you were grown up, you were responsible. So there's a lot more to it. When you were a child, somebody else is responsible.
It's much easier being a child. I love being a child.
Yeah.
You could do anything, and people would forgive you. And you know, your dad, your mum did stuff for you. Everybody did stuff for you. But I'm going back later.
What's the most boring thing about being a grown-up? Because they do work all the time.
Monday morning. I hate Monday morning. And the greatest thing is Friday afternoon. When you've got the weekend.
You sound like a working stiff.
Yeah, I am, really.
What was the best and worst thing about growing up?
I think the best thing about growing up is growing up. And probably the worst thing about growing up is
growing up.
I'd like to know what your biggest fear was when you were a teenager and how you overcame it.
My biggest fear was to go on stage in the school play. I was very, very nervous. I was a very shy boy. I mean, a lot of people say, they see a child who's very, very enthusiastic and they say, well, he'd make a great actor, he'd be a good actor. I was the opposite of that. If my mother got visitors, I would hide behind the curtains. And what it was is I was so shy, I became an actor to overcome my fear. And it was terribly, terribly difficult.
When I was a teenager, I had nothing to fear. When I was in my 20s now, I had a huge fear.
What was that?
That I would never make it in show business.
Yeah, in your 20s?
Yeah.
We're going to need professional help.
You think?
You 5-0? We're practically 8-0.
From now on, you communicate by texting.
How do you work without buttons?
It's a touch screen.
I'm groping it all over, nothing happens.
Reminds me of the time we went to Reno. We ate like kings.
We were kings.
We still are.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Halt! Halt! What are you chasing me for?
Don't make me tase you.
This is not an admission of guilt. I'm just tired.
Don't stop!